So I make it down to this furniture store. Um, Actually, I take that back. I didn't go to the furniture store yet. I was still. Um, I went to a gas station and I went there. I think just to get something to drink and go to the bathroom and stuff like that. I had tied my dog up to like a pole or something like that, and I had to make a couple phone calls, look for a shelter, and shockingly, shelters were full. Nobody's adopting dogs. I even asked a couple people, hey, got a dog here. It's free if you want them. I just want them in a good, loving home. Nobody is willing to take them. Nobody wanted my dog. It's not like he's vicious or anything. If anybody knows my dog, my dog's the most loving dog you'll ever meet. He just doesn't do well with other dogs. Shockingly, he does well with cats and other people. He doesn't bark. Quiet, quiet dog. Tends to himself. Just very territorial. Likes his space and doesn't want any other dogs around his area. He's not he's not an aggressive dog. He's not gonna go and attack a dog. But if any other dogs approach him, he is gonna fight. And it's because he's Basset Hound mixed pit bull. So yeah, the pit bull in him does tend to come out. Um, but he's more Basset Hound than anything else. He's a very, very smart dog. Extremely smart. He's probably smarter than me. But make it down to this little shopping center area. I just needed a place to just sit down and relax. And um, I think I said I was holding a sign, but come to think about it, it wasn't a sign I was holding. I was wearing a T-shirt. It said "Free Dog to a Loving Home," and yeah, I still have that T-shirt. It's just a reminder of what I had to go through. And so there I was with the cardboard box, with a cardboard cutout. And so I asked the people at the furniture store if I could just borrow a piece of cardboard and stuff like that. I said, look, I'm not homeless. I'm on a journey. I got to give away my dog. And like, oh my gosh, I'm just sorry to hear that. And I was like, yeah, it's just something I got to do. I said, if y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna be sitting out in the front. I'm not begging or anything like that. I can't stress that enough. I never beg. And sitting down there, people just passing by, giving me money, giving me something to drink. A couple people actually stopped off. I explained the situation. I even believe I put it on Facebook. Tears just coming down to my eyes. And I think right then and there, that dog knew. My dog knew. He's like, this guy's got to get me away. Kind of walked away from me for a little bit, but then every time I walked away, he would follow me. He'd always stay by my side. I could literally walk my dog without a leash, and he'll stay next to me. And that's when I knew I was doing the most horrific, horrifying thing that a person would ever have to do. I was even tempted to just, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't trying to be mean, but actually just tying him up there with a bowl with water and his food and have his bag of food and everything, all of his stuff, his pillow, everything, all that stuff, and just leaving him tied up somewhere and just hoping, praying to God that somebody would just come and pick him up and take him home to a good, loving home. But it wasn't for him. It wasn't like me to do something like that. I had to make sure that he got in with a good and decent family. This one guy came up. He said, "Do you mind if I take a picture?" And I said, "No, not at all." He's, "You mind if I post it on Facebook and give him your name and everything, phone number?" I was like, "You do whatever you got to do, man." I said, "Here's the situation." I said, "Really don't want to give my dog away." I said, "Really, what I really, really want is just somebody to watch him for at least 2 months, 2 months minimum, 3 months maximum, just so I can get back up on my feet where I'm going." And I promised that I would come back, pick him up, and bring him back home with me. I said I'm even willing to pay as soon as I get back up on my feet because I don't have any money right now. Really nice lady named Nicole pulled up, and I told her the same story and stuff. I said, "Look," like I said, "I don't have any money. I don't have anything to really justify what I'm doing." I said, "I'm just on a spiritual journey, and where I'm going, I can't have my dog with me." And sure enough, this lady Nicole said she did the same thing as the guy. She said, "Take a picture, post it on Facebook and stuff." She's on with a lot of groups, and uh, we can network and stuff. There's a lot of programs that a shelter dogs and stuff like that. Like I said, you know what? If you can make that happen, I mean that'd be great. I said I would so appreciate it so much. I just want to be able to get my dog back. The only thing I really cared about anymore. Not that I don't care about my family or anything like that, but my dog was the one thing that was keeping me alive. It wasn't God that was keeping me alive. It wasn't friends and family and stuff like that. It was my dog. My dog kept me from committing suicide because I was ready to die. I was ready to end my life. But every day I had to think about it. I had to ask myself, where's my dog gonna go? How's my dog gonna think about me? He's not gonna think about me the same exact way. He's not gonna care that, you know, uh, what my problems are going through. Only thing he cared about was where's my owner? Where's the guy who's taking care of me for 2 years? I was like, he doesn't deserve that. He deserves somebody to take care of him. And if anybody knows me, I took care of my dog probably better than I took care of my wife. And it's not to say I didn't love my wife. I love my wife. I still love my wife. I never considered myself to be a good husband, even though everybody told me you're the best husband she could have. I I did stupid things, just like anybody else, but I still guilt myself for those wrongs. You know, she didn't deserve me. She deserved somebody better. But I did the best that I could. You know, I made her smile, made her laugh. But the sin nature in me was just had a lot of demons in me, and I think she deserved better than me. Even though I know a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you know what? You gave her the best years of her life." Yeah, but I could have gave her better. But that's neither here nor there. I can't. I can't keep staying on that guilt trip. You know, I did the best I could, and so I say about maybe 4 or 5 hours later, I started walking again. I just figured I was like, it's time to give up. It's time to just keep on walking with my dog and seeing who will take my dog. Well, middle of that walk, get a phone call from this nice lady. A nice lady. Her name is Nicole. Nicole called me and it said, "Hey, how's it going?" She's like, "Hey, you still have your dog?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, get rid of that sign." I was like, um, "Okay." She's like, "I found somebody that is willing to take your dog for an adoption, and you can come back and get him when you're ready." I mean, a big shock and a big smile came over my face. And I was crying again, but tears of happiness. I was so happy because it was somebody who was willing to accept my dog. Now, of course, I had to explain to them. I was like, "Okay, here's the situation with my dog. Um, he's not good with other dogs. He's just not that friendly like that. Well, what about cats?" I was like, "I just found out he's actually pretty good with cats. He's chill, and like, okay, yeah, this lady, her name is Danny. Um, she said, I saw you and your dog on Facebook. Friend Nicole, I had posted, and I was like, oh wow. And she said, my husband, she saw the picture, and he said, you know what? There's something about that dog. We gotta help this guy out. I was like, wow, like that's really great. She said, they said, where are you at right now? And I don't remember what street I was on or something like that. I was up in a really nice little ritzy kind of area and stuff. So I gave them the destination of where I was at. They said, okay, stay right there. We'll be there in about 15 minutes. I was like, really that quick? I was like, wow, okay. I said, yeah, I'll stay right here. I said, you're not gonna miss me. Me, the only guy with a backpack, a bunch of bags, and a dog. And they say, great. You're like, does he have a leash? I said, yeah. I said, I got dog food and everything. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I said, well, I'll just give it to you because it's pointless for me to carry it around. Like anything else that he needs and stuff. I was like, I don't have a dog bowl for him. I kind of made a makeshift water bowl from out of a plastic bottle and stuff. But I kept a couple of paper plates and stuff for his food and stuff. I didn't want to just toss his food on the ground and stuff and treat him like he's like not like a stray animal or anything like that. And I believe all animals should have a good home. You know, um, I don't believe in mistreating any animals, even though I'm allergic to cats. I'm not a big fan of cats, but um, I think they're funny. But they came by and they picked up the dog. And he said, "All right, upon this us picking us up, we can only have them there for like you know a certain amount of time and stuff. So, are you ensuring us that you're coming back to get them?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep updating with y'all and everything like that. Um, I'm gonna make sure that I come and pick them up and stuff." I set a deadline once I got out to Washington to pick up my dog at this particular time and point. And I give myself a 2 month period. And I said, within 2 months, and that's all I'm giving myself, 2 to 3 months max, I need to be up on my feet in my own place and getting ready to pick up my dog. So that's my time limit. That's my time limit from July 10th to, I say, maybe September or October the 10th. I'm really pushing for September. I want my dog back. I'm giving myself 2 month time period to get back up on my feet and get my dog. So after they came and picked up my dog, so oh yeah, by the way, my dog's name is Trix. If y'all don't know, he came and picked up Trix. And Trix is 6 years old. I explained the situation and everything like that, and put the dog in the car and everything like that. The guy asked me. He said, "Hey, uh, where you headed?" I said, "I'm headed to the Greyhound bus station." He's all, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah." He's all, "Yeah, it's a few more miles down that way, but I'll give you a ride." I said, "Oh, cool. All right, thanks." I said goodbye to Trix. And I gave Danny a call and everything like that, and uh, gave her all my information and stuff like that, and let her know what I was doing, where I was headed to. And they're like, "Oh, okay." And the next day, she well, actually, I think the same day, calls me up and says, "Oh, I need I need information for the microchip." I say, "Yeah, he's microchipped. I got him from the Humane Society and stuff. He's a rescue dog. I rescued him from the Humane Society." And they're like, "Oh, great, great. So we need some information so that we can transfer the chip into our name and stuff, so that we have rightful ownership." I said, "Okay, cool." I said, "I'm willing to uh do that and stuff, because they're helping me out." And they said, "We'll promise we'll send you pictures, videos, and everything and stuff like that." I said, "Okay." I said, you know, "That's cool." I could have been, and I did. I had little slight little worries in the back of my mind, like, like like anybody else. I sat back and I kept thinking, like, what if this is a trap? What if they take my dog and you know I don't get my dog back, or they give him away, or just the worst things and stuff. But then I had to sit back and think, no, you know what? Stop thinking like that. This was this family is a God sent. God sent this couple to help me out in this situation. And I gotta hold up my end of the bargain. And that's what I'm doing now is I told myself once I get out there, I'm gonna get a job right away. I don't care what job I'm doing. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. And so I call up my friend Bill. I said, Bill, I got good news. He said, what, man? I found somebody that's gonna take care of my dog while I'm over there. He said, oh, dude, that's great. That's great. He said, where you at now? I said, I'm at the Greyhound bus station. He said, I'm gonna wait until you get me my ticket to get over there. I said, now I'm holding you accountable because you said you were gonna help me get over there and you were gonna help me out once I get there. I said, I'm holding you responsible now. Even though, granted, everybody's like, you don't hold somebody like that accountable and responsible. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. Through all the things that I had to go through my journey, and me putting God and humanity to the test, this was the biggest test of all. Are you going to be a man of your word and help me get on my feet so that I can get the things that I need to get done? Yes, I will hold you responsible. If you make a promise to me and a promise that big, I'm going to hold you accountable. Don't ever make a promise you can't keep. And if you can't keep it, don't make it. That's why I don't like making promises because I used to make too many of them and I used to break all out. But this time, I made a promise to God, and this promise I have to hold up my end of the bargain because God came through for me. Now, whether you believe in God or not, He does exist, and He is there for you, whether you want to or not. I don't care what your belief is. I don't care that, oh, well, God did this to me. And I don't care about all that. I really don't. Okay. Because I'm here to tell you God, God moves in mysterious ways. Whether you want to believe in Him or not, He doesn't care whether you believe in Him or not. He's going to do what He's got to do. Now, people will probably question me and be like, God does care. He does. He cares. But He doesn't care the same way y'all think He cares. He cares a great deal of your life and your future. He already knows where you're going. He's already know. I mean, if a man knows the amount of hair you have on your head and knows your past, your present, and your future, who am I to say there's no such thing as God. I am nobody compared to God, but I am God's child. Some would probably say or call me the prodigal son because I do have a tendency of fading away, magically coming back. Yeah, I've faded away from a lot of things, but yeah, I do I do call myself the prodigal son because I'm God's son. I'm not saying I'm Jesus. Don't get that wrong. But I am one of God's child. And so there I was sitting there at the bus stop waiting, waiting in the most sketchiest horror story bus station you can ever imagine. In the middle of almost nowhere. It's the Doniana bus station, Greyhound bus station, that sits outside of a Valero's. Literally outside. This bus station was so ghetto that even on the inside where you buy the ticket at a ticket booth that's inside the Valero's was closed. Actually permanently closed because they didn't have nobody to work there. Across the street was a Circle K that wasn't even 24 hours. Yeah, they closed. I was like, how convenient is that? They had a nice little picnic table, two picnic tables and stuff there on the side of it and stuff. And but the bus station they had a like an outlet where I could charge up my phone and sit there and wait for 3 days. I got there, I believe it was Wednesday, Wednesday or Thursday. No, it was Wednesday because I couldn't get my bus ticket until Friday for a bus that wasn't taking off until Saturday. I believe it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday in the morning. 7 in the morning for a bus ride. It's going to take me another 2 days to get to Washington, Seattle, Washington. And so imagine sitting out in the most ghettoest bus station for 3 days, waiting for a bus. And when I say God works in mysterious ways, let me tell you this. I never sat at that bus station by myself the whole entire time. There was always somebody waiting for the bus. I see a bus come, drop off some people, wait for the next bus, or wait for the rides to come and get them. I met some really, really cool, interesting people. I sat there and had a conversation with everybody that sat there and waited for the bus. Everybody. It was cool. I met some really, really cool people. I met this couple, really cool couple from New York, and she was she's like uh, I think they said 20, 22 or 20 weeks pregnant or something like that. And let me fix this lighting. I'm sorry. There we go. She was like 20 months pregnant and stuff. And it was her and her husband. Husband's like an ex cop or something like that. But they they think like me, conspiracy theorist, um, whole 9 yards, conspiracy theorist. Just believed in a lot of things, and they were on a spiritual journey too. They also believed in God, but they believed in God a little bit differently than I did. But they were cool. Everything else about them was just, I mean, we clicked right away. Um, the guy's name was Paul. I forgot what his wife's name was, but they were really just down to earth people. And I was just hanging out with them and talking with them and just sharing experiences and everything like that. It was really cool. We were hanging out for a good while. So they got a ride to to a hotel and stuff like that, and they were given the hard way to go and stuff at the hotel because the guy's like kind of built tattooed all over his face and stuff. So he looks like he means business, but unfortunately in New Mexico and stuff, the land of the enchantment, the land with three crosses, were judging hard. And I'm like, I wonder what those crosses really mean on their flags. Now, I'm not talking smack about New Mexico itself. I'm talking about the people. You know, don't sit up there and claim one thing, go around and be all like, "Oh, well, you're not accepted, and you're not accepted, and blah blah blah. Oh, you need to get out and this and that." I mean, these are the stories they were telling me, but I wasn't there. But at the same time, when I was there, I can kind of see the facial expression on people, and yes, I can read people very, very well, whether you believe it or not. Not saying that I know what people are thinking, but yeah, I can kind of read minds. I can assume what people are thinking. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually right. Yeah, I'm usually right. But uh they were given a hard way to go. And so, and with her being pregnant and everything, that was kind of rough. So I had to come outside for a smoke break. Uh, so I was hanging out with them and I kind of joking around and stuff. We were waiting at the hotel. We were waiting for a ride, and we were chit chatting. I just so happened to make a bad joke that kind of set the woman off, and I didn't mean anything by it and stuff. Just I'm a comedian, so I'm gonna crack some bad jokes here and there that just might rub people the wrong way. How am I supposed to know? You know? I mean, yeah, I said I could read people and stuff like that, but I can't read their past. I just can assume and not so much judge, but I can kind of I can kind of guess what that person's thinking. my facial expressions. Don't believe, don't believe me. Well, neither here nor there. I don't care if you believe me or not. That's not for me. Sit up there and judge what y'all think of me. Really don't care. Uh, but yeah, he we vehicle showed up. They ordered a taxi cab and stuff, and I kind of told me, he said, "Hey, my wife kind of didn't like that joke that you told back there earlier and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, my bad." I said, "I didn't mean to offend." He said, "No, no, no, it's cool, it's cool." I said, "Okay, well, I'm sorry." He's all, "Well, this is where we're gonna have to part ways." I said, "All right, no, that's cool." He said, "Well, you got my number, just get all of me and stuff like that. We'll still talk and stuff." I still haven't heard from him. Texted him a couple times just to see how they were doing. They made it to their destination all right. They haven't texted back. I said, "Nah, that's cool. It is what it is. Really don't care." People, God sends people in your way for a time period. And that was their time period. So, there I go. Walking back to the bus station. To the same ghetto bus station. I sit down. And there was a guy and another guy sitting there. And sat there. Actually, I take that back. I get there. And there was a a bus that pulled up, and so I think I sat there by myself for like maybe 10, 20 minutes before a bus pulled up. And a girl comes, sits down. No, it wasn't a bus, it was a van. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm all messed up with the with my thought patterns on this one. It's a little chilly outside. So I'm chilling. This van pulls up. I'm talking with this girl and stuff, and she's telling me her situation and everything. I'm trying to help her find her bus ticket and stuff. So I said, "Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you call the Greyhound people up and see if they can find it for you and stuff like that." I was like, "I can help you only but so much, you know." But sorry, the phone's a little shaky and so sit it down. It's a little cold outside. Going out there without a shirt on. So, but I got. I'm a man of steel. So okay, sorry about that, guys. Trying to make a makeshift stand. Mm. Okay, there we go. So there it was. I was sitting there talking with her and everything like that. Then her bus comes in. I so take care and everything like that. I gave her my Facebook name and everything. And told her, "Yeah, look me up on Facebook." I said, "And also look me up on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel and I'm about to start another one." And she says, "Oh, that's awesome." And so I said, "Cool." She's getting out of rehab and stuff. And I said, I hope that God guides you in the way that He wants you to be guided, and that you You learned something from the rehab and everything like that." And she said, "Thanks." I said, "I know what it's like. I've been to rehab, everything like that." I said, "Not judging or anything like that." And so it was cool. Another day goes by. I'm sitting there. I go across the street because the patio, the picnic tables and stuff are concrete at Circle K. So I sat there for a while and uh, took a little nap and stuff. I was tired. I had been up for like ever since I left on my journey and really sleep that much. I slept maybe, I say at best, out of the whole journey, I slept for maybe 5 to 6 hours, if that. So Friday rolls around and my homeboy gets me my ticket and everything like that. And keep in mind, I still had to sit there and wait. I can't remember if I left Saturday or Sunday. I left Saturday because he got the ticket on Friday. Friday, yeah, he got the ticket on Friday, and I left Saturday morning, I believe. Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember. The day is not really important. I didn't get there to Seattle until Tuesday. So I had to have left on Sunday. Yeah, I had to have left on Sunday. Because I remember I had to still wait a whole nother day before uh, I could leave. I left Sunday morning. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I get out here to Seattle, Washington. And stuff. I just talked to a lot of people on the bus, and I mostly slept though. um, I had to go through a lot of bus stations, a lot of them, and I was like, man, I was never gonna be able to walk from El Paso, Texas to Seattle because the amount of buses it took just to get here. And not the amount of buses, just the amount of stops that I had to go through and the uncomfortable rides. Oh my God, it was so uncomfortable. Oh my God, but I still managed to fall asleep. And so 'cause I was beat. I was tired. So I make it to Seattle, call up my boy Bill, and to get to the actual town that I'm in, which I'm really not gonna really mention. Not trying to let everybody know where exactly I'm at, but I make it to Seattle, Washington. I call up my friend. I said, "Dude, guess where I'm at?" He's "Bro, where you at?" I kept in touch with him the whole entire time. I said, "Dude, I'm in Seattle, Washington, downtown." He's like, "What? You're already there?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're not gonna believe this. I'm 20 minutes away from where you're at." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I work downtown." I was like, "Bro." He's like, "What? You waiting for your next bus?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "My next bus is not coming for another hour or so." He's like, "Bro, don't worry about that last bus. I'm coming to get you." I was like, "Word." So I go to the bathroom. I changed it to a clean t-shirt, clean socks, everything. And I was like, "Yeah, word, my boy's coming to get me." So I got all cleaned up, brushed my teeth and everything like that. I didn't want to smell like how it was smelling. So made sure I had my clean clothes and everything, stuff like that. Keep in mind, I was still wearing the same shorts. I left in shorts going up to Seattle. Uh, so I make it up there to Seattle, and he picks me up and takes me back to his crib. He said, "Dude, I got a game plan." I said, "Cool." He said, "Call up these numbers and stuff like that, all these jobs and stuff." I said, "Well," I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm super tired, but I'm also super hungry." He said, "Bro, you went through a crazy trip." I said, "Yeah, man, I did. With pretty much not a whole lot of money left." And he's like, "Don't worry about it. I got you, man." And yeah, my brother and sister-in-law, they sent me some money and stuff and helped me out midway through once I got into like LA and stuff. I said, "Great, man, this is awesome." I said, "Cool." And so I got that to use to eat and stuff like that. And yeah, once I got out here, we went to Applebee's. I saw a sign that said now hiring. He was like, "Dude, even Applebee's is hiring." He's like, "Dude, anywhere you go, they're hiring." I called up a bunch of different places and stuff like that. I had a couple of interviews, but I wasn't able to get to some of the interviews and stuff because of the fact I don't have transportation out here. And so my boy's working and stuff like that. And even though he's got a few cars and stuff like that, you know, I wasn't about to ask him, "Hey, let me borrow your car" and stuff. And, my name's not on insurance and stuff like that. And I don't want to, I don't want to over ask for things and stuff like that. But even though he told me, he said, "Don't worry about it, I got you" and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna borrow his car and stuff. Wherever I was going, I was gonna walk. So I go to Applebee's the next day. We went to Applebee's to go eat and stuff, and came back home. Was tired. I fell asleep. He said, "Dude," he said, "use this week to sleep, and then the following week get out there and hustle, get a job and stuff like that." I said, "Man, don't even worry about it." I said, "I'm gonna push for a job right now." I said, "It may take me a week to get, it may not. I don't know. I mean, background checks and stuff like that." He said, "Man, don't even worry about it. You're out here." I said, "Cool." So I go to the Applebee's. I asked to speak to a manager. I said, "Hey, I'm looking for a job and this and that." And he's like, I said, "I put in an application and stuff like that." He's like, "Yeah, I can't find your application and stuff online." So he gives me a business card and stuff like that. And he said, "Scan that QR bar and it'll send you straight to the application part." I said, "Cool deal." So he gets me all set up and everything like that. I still couldn't find my application. um, he said, "Why don't you come in um, at this time?" I believe it was 11 o'clock in the morning. Uh, so 11 o'clock in the morning. Uh, Saturday. Saturday, 11 o'clock in the morning. I said, "Cool." I get there. It was about 10:50, 10:55. And I was ready. My boy bought me some pants, bought me a shirt and everything. All interview ready. I was like, "Cool." I got my black shoes on and stuff, ready to go. Uh, Keep in mind, I just barely got there on Tuesday. Talked to the guy on Wednesday. Um, No, Wednesday. No, I talked to him on Thursday. Talked to him Thursday. Went back again on Friday. Uh, had the interview on Saturday. Walked in there about 10:55. Sits down. We talk. I was out of there at 11:03 with a job at Applebee's as a dishwasher. 3-minute interview. And I got the job. And I started that night. So now I've actually been at this job for 2 days now, learning the ropes of being a dishwasher. And tonight I'll be back there again at 2, from 2 to about maybe 1:30, maybe 2, depending on what time I get off. But all that being said is I knocked out an interview in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Got a job in 3 minutes. Tell me I can't do something. And I'm going to tell you 3 minutes. That's all it took. 3 minutes. I get into this job, and I'm not going in there acting like I know everything, but it's a dishwashing job. And if anybody knows me from El Paso, I'm one of 3 fastest dishwashers in El Paso, Texas, at a Village Inn. One of 3. Tell me I can't do something. So, that all being said, somebody says you shouldn't test God, you shouldn't test humanity. Look at him and say, why not? He tests us. All right. If I can do it, you can do it. Put God to the test, because how can you believe in something without testing it to know if it's right for you? And I guarantee you, God is right for everyone. For everyone. Test them. Find out. All right, guys. I gotta go to sleep. I got a busy day today. Love you guys. And God bless all of y'all. Take care.